Hi, my name is Julie Tyler, and I am the Marketing Manager for USB Type-C products and solutions. You have likely already heard about USB-C being the future for all consumer devices. You probably have also heard a lot of lies about USB-C. The truth is that USB-C has a number of unique benefits that you should consider for your consumer electronics. This is the first of a two-part series that will address and dispel 11 common myths associated with USB Type-C. Myth number 1. USB Type-C and PD are complicated. With a universal connector that can plug into a source or a device, it seems like negotiation of which device is which would be overwhelming for product designers and consumers. However, products can have more or less complexity depending on the product's designer's needs. For Type-C only devices, a single IC can be used to do this negotiation and connection. For more complex devices, the Power Delivery Protocol, also known as PD, can be implemented. There's a strict set of guidelines that must be followed to be USB PD compliant. Products receive approval from the USB-IF Governing Committee before they're certified. Utilizing firmware from a certified IC vendor can also simplify the design. Myth number 2. USB Type-C and PD are expensive. In order to detect, attach, and negotiate communication, it would seem that the transition from USB 2.0 to USB 3.0 and PD would be expensive. For basic USB-C functionality, a state machine-based controller could be used. The controllers are available on the market for less than 20 cents. This will minimize the cost and even power and PCB spacing as well, as they're in a small form factor and consume very low power. Additionally, with the wide adoption of USB-C, prices have been dropping on ICs and they're becoming more efficient and cost-effective. Implementing them can be very simplistic for system designers. Myth number 3. All Type-C ports have identical functionality. Despite a common connector, the actual feature set of a USB-C port can vary significantly. Ports on travel adapters will only charge devices, and devices such as wearable will only receive charges. Ports on dual-role devices such as laptops and cell phones can either charge or receive charge. Power levels for standard Type-C ports are limited to 15 watts, while when the PD protocol is implemented, the device can go up to 100 watts. From a data perspective, some ports are capable of communication up to USB SuperSpeed Gen 2 speeds of 10 gigabits per second. Other features may also include DisplayPort or Thunderbolt. Myth number 4. All Type-C cables are identical. While all USB-C cables have identical paddles and can fit into any USB port, it doesn't necessarily mean that their electrical characteristics and features are all the same. Standard cables are rated for up to 3 amps and have lengths of less than 4 meters. Cables that are less than 2 meters or are required to support up to 5 amps require an electrical marker known as an E-marker. Cables can also be full-featured and have, say for example, data up to 4K video. And as mentioned earlier, full-featured cables could actually have more wires to enable additional bandwidth or functionality. The Type-C spec allows designers to utilize only what they need for features. This will reduce complexity of their cable, and that'll save consumers money in the end. They can optimize their cables for market needs. Myth number 5, USB Type-C is just another cable that I need to buy. While the USB-C cable is unique, adoption of the USB-C form factor is high and USB-C cables are becoming more and more common. The intent is that this cable will eventually be the only one needed for the consumer. If the same cable can be used to power your PC from any charger and charge your phone and any of your wearables, eventually the number of required cables for consumers will decrease. The new USB Type-C standard enables higher performance and promises convenience for users, as well as simplicity for designers and manufacturers. ON Semiconductor delivers a complete portfolio of the USB Type-C and power delivery solutions. Please stay tuned for the second part in this series. And for more information about USB-C solutions from ON Semiconductor, please visit our website at onsemi.com.